She didn't even cross the balance board.
At least she didn't.
She didn't even cross the balance board. She went around when they dropped it. So she really can't say nothing. Anyway, I hate
like the self-timer now. And that's not my drawers, y'all seeing. It start recording like automatically now. It used to do like a 5-second countdown. You don't do that no more.
Sometimes you just gotta play with the phone. You really are an old person when it comes to technology.
I don't like change.
Yeah, I know that's why you're an old person when it comes to technology.
Hold on. Yeah, get up on feet of bed. This is not my drawers. These are actually shorts. Let me edit that out. Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV with Poetry. I am Poetry. This is Kia. Do you know your own name? Leave me out there like that. I'm glad we got this doggone mic. You know how she be talking all low. We here to bring y'all recap and our thoughts. Actually, not even recap, just our review on Survivor, The Edge of Extinction. This is the 38th season of Survivor, which means they've been on for 19 years. Oh, because they do two seasons a year. 19 damn years. I wanted to go on this show, but I can't swim. And I don't like to eat bugs and stuff. And like early on, they had them eating like bugs and duck eggs with the duck still halfway in there and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do it. It was either this or Amazing Race, and you see we didn't get on either one of them. Or even apply. Her fault.
How?
I'm just saying. Because
How?
I forgot why you didn't go on Amazing Race with me. Oh, first she was 18. And then when she turned 18, she was just like, didn't want to do nothing with her mama.
I didn't even know the show was still coming on when I was 18.
It's still coming on now.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the longest. I think it's the longest running reality TV show. It's Amazing Race. Okay, so this season, we don't know how we gonna do this. So we're gonna just like introduce who the characters are. So I think I got everybody's name down.
Characters.
The players, the characters, the players, and the two different tribes. We got the Manu tribe, which is wearing blue. The Kama tribe, which is wearing yellow. Okay. I forgot the hell where some of these people are at.
They don't look like everybody.
It don't look like everybody. So we got War Dog. He's the bald guy, the law student. He's on the Manu tribe. Wendy, she had the blue hair. She's the swap meet vendor. She's on the Manu tribe. David is a returning player. Manu tribe. Aubrey, a returning player. The Kama tribe. Come, chameleon. Speaking of chameleon, Kelly Whitworth. She's on the Manu tribe. Woo woo. Joe, the amazing Joe, is on the Kama tribe. He's a returning player.
A whole snack.
The black dude, his name is Keith. You know, it's usually only one or two black people on the whole show. He weak. I'm gonna tell you right now. He's really weak physically. He can't swim. Well, he at least learned enough to come onto the show. But I saw when he got off the boat that he was gonna be a weak player. He did, he did that type of move, and then he struggled in the water. Then the person that was teaching him how to swim, Reem. Guess he ain't gonna learn no more.
Wendy was there too.
Wendy finna go.
Oh yeah, Wendy.
Okay, then we have Paisley Pants. Who's Paisley Pants? What was his name? Ron. I like Ron.
We love
He's
Ron.
The school teacher. I like him. He's on Team Kama. He was doing all that.
The Millie Rock.
That's what I couldn't think of the name of it. Is it Millie Rock?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was doing Millie Rock. He got the little urban lingo down. You know, he'll teach him some black kids. I can tell you that right now. Let's see. Then on the rest of the Manu tribe, we got Chris. He's a really pretty, dark-haired guy with the, nice little beard. Rick on the Manu tribe. Rick is the one with the dad bod. That's what he said. He had
the TV anchor.
The TV anchor, yes. Keena say, watch out for him. He's going to be the one that's going to be angling
I
against
like
everybody.
Him, but...
Right. Then we had Reem, who was like the mother figure. Reminds me of me, actually. Keena say she's a bit aggressive, confrontational. But she's very helpful.
She get more aggressive than you. Like, you get aggressive after a few tries. She got aggressive instantly. She
But
heard
I felt her.
She heard her name and said, "It's time to pop off."
I felt her. That's why I understood her.
You would be
I felt the
voted
same
out.
way. Like, what the hell y'all came up with me
You
for?
would be voted out.
Then we have Lauren, who I really don't feel no way, which way the other about her at all right now. And Devin. That's all of the rest of the Mono tribe. The rest of the Kama tribe is Victoria. She's the chick with the red hair. Aurora. I love her damn name. Julie. Julie got black hair too. I just don't remember too much about her.
No, she ain't really talk much. She's smart though.
Gavin, our Tennessee boy with the twang.
Mm-hmm.
And then Eric, the firefighter. And then it's another black girl who they never said her name the entire time. She talked at least once or twice. She was the one that said braiding up the palm fronds. They never said her name.
She never
Talk to the camera.
So she'll probably talk next episode.
So that's unusual.
I
Not
think
giving her
it's
name.
somebody else that we didn't get.
Somebody else's names?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's supposed to be 14 people. I still don't know what island they on. Did you pick that up at all?
Should I look it up?
I mean, you can. They got a nice little idol though. It's a dragon. So I'm thinking they somewhere in Asia. But yeah, we don't know what island they on. They got a twist this year. Okay, so after you being voted out, you have a choice to either go home or go to the edge of extinction. And once you're on the edge of extinction, you got to fight really hard to get your way back into the game.
Fiji.
They on Fiji. Okay, so they on Fiji again. It's their third time being on Fiji.
I mean,
Fiji's where they had all the hurricanes and the cyclones was coming in. They had to be evacuated from the island. Fiji kind of rough. So yeah, so you got to fight your way back into the game. They had another episode like this before when you came in with your loved ones. That's the first one that Jeffrey. What's his name? Jeffrey, the black firefighter that won. I can't remember his name now. The black guy. He was a firefighter, and then he got voted off the season. He was on with his wife, and then the second time he came back, he won. What's his name? Jeffrey. He was cute. He was a twin.
He's a twin.
He got twin brothers. Twin brothers was done with last day. He's fine too. But anyway,
I don't know who we talking
on that episode, they went off to another island, and then they had to come back and compete against whoever was kicked off before, and that's how they decided whether or not they were gonna stay. But then they stayed off on the island until, they try to beat whoever. Because I mean, Ozzy was on there for a long doggone time. Well, this time nobody knows about this secret island. They don't tell you nothing about it when you make your choice. You just pick one, you go. You out there in the wilderness with Nathan. No shelter, no fire, no food. You just out there struggling. And they didn't say how long you was going to be there. We don't know if you are going to be battling against people to kick them off and send them home. Or they going to just join you and then all of y'all fight y'all way to get back to the game. We don't know none of this. Okay, so we start off in the first couple of minutes. What
if it's like a separate Survivor game?
It could be.
That they add more people and then as they go on, they vote each other off if they get enough people.
That'd be dope.
That'd be evil.
That'd be dope. And then the final winner get to come back to the game. And they should be able to come back in at least the final 5.
That'd be pure evil.
That'd be dopeness. They did that on, what was that, Biggest Loser?
Yeah, they did do that Biggest Loser.
Mm-hmm.
Still be evil.
Well,
don't do it.
They start off first. They got 2 minutes to get everything off the boat. Like I said, everybody throwing this stuff into the water, up and down and diving in. And Paisley Pants, Ron, he found a secret advantage. On the secret advantage, you got 3 choices as well. You get to either steal somebody's reward, you get to have an extra vote, or you could choose immunity. And you got to use this within the first 3 tribals. So, I wonder if his team never go to tribal, that still count. Was his first 3 tribals that he go to?
I think just the first 3 tribals, like all together.
So the first, oh man, so you would have to.
You would have to steal that reward real quick.
You have to steal that reward. That'd be your only option.
Or still a vote. The vote
but if you don't go to tribal, then there would be no vote for you to steal.
That's true. So the reward
would be the best thing. Okay, so like I said, this is our first time doing Survivors. Our first time coming here trying to recap or redo this. My thoughts and opinions on the people on the Kama tribe. This is the tribe. The Kama tribe is the tribe with Joe on it. They seem to be all working pretty well together. With the exception of they already want to get off Joe and they all want to get off Aubrey already. Aubrey was the beast in this game. Joe was a beast in the challenges, plus he looked good. But Joe is the one that provides them fire, provides them food, shelter.
They want to get Aubrey off first.
They want to get Aubrey off first.
Hide behind Joe and his challenges and stuff. It ain't right.
Joe did that before though. He used the bigger people to hide behind.
I would too, but
y'all
only got one.
He used Ozzy for a long time.
Y'all only got one dude that's real good at challenges, so
right. So
everybody can't hide behind him.
They key is gonna be for them to just win.
Yeah,
that's the only way. But I think Aubrey is really good at getting people on her team.
Absolutely.
Because right now it just seems like it's just two people that's definite that Aubrey and Joe gotta go. Everybody else is like fascinated. Oh my God, I'm playing with them. So we'll see how they go. On the Manu tribe,
they said
they already
we ain't got time for this. They did it horribly. The first episode, y'all said, let's not, scatter around like the buggies.
Oh my goodness.
Let's set our homes and that's it. Y'all messed up. Y'all immediately messed up when y'all did that.
Yeah, they already set off in little groups immediately.
You're already making people mad.
Y'all, the misfits. Wendy, Reem, and Keith was out there together, but they was trying to teach Keith how to swim. But since everybody's so not trustworthy and stuff like that already, they all like, what they doing? Why they already teamed up? They already formed an alliance.
You want to know who started that?
Who's that?
It was Rick.
Rick did. Yeah, Rick get in their head already.
Rick is good. He's a news anchor.
Rick get in their head already. He
real good because he got everybody. He got Keith.
Keith got scared. Like I told y'all, Keith is weak, and Reem had already tell him because he said, "I look at you like a mother figure." She said, "Okay, that's cool, but I'm gonna tell you to man up when you ain't being aggressive." He already started off because he knew Reem was like, "We need to get out Wentworth." Which is true. Get out the old players that know how to beat y'all already. But that's what I would fear too. So it made sense to say, let's get out Wentworth. Where Keith run tell that, he don't run back and tell the rest of the tribe, hey, they trying to gun for y'all. So now, that did solidify his position there a few more days. Because he was in one of the three that they wanted to get off.
Yeah, because then Wendy gonna be next.
And then they gonna be next.
Kelly is the smartest. She's so smart. But she's so slick. And she gonna be realized, she gonna be like, he came and told us immediately after that conversation happened. Mm-hmm. And Kelly gonna be like, so, you gotta go.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I ain't never like Kelly. I love her gameplay. I can't stand
That's
her.
why I love Kelly.
I wanted her to go every time she played. Her gone.
She was so slick.
And she's so cocky and arrogant about it. It's just like...
That's the type.
Everything that she be mad at people about, that's what she's
her.
Because Reem was like, look here. I think I totally agree with her. If y'all had a problem with me touching y'all stuff, say something. Don't be talking about having my doggone back at it.
I get both of them, but Reem shouldn't have got mad.
But the only person that was willing to speak up was the bald head dude. Who was he? I forgot his name already. That ain't Gavin.
No, because that's the wrong.
They on this team.
Yeah, they on that team.
Devin.
Yeah.
That's Devin.
And
Devin was the only one that's willing to speak up.
She shouldn't have went off at Tribal. Because originally, they was going for Wendy.
They had switched to Wendy.
Yeah, they was going for Wendy. But if Reem wouldn't have went off on Tribal, she would have been good. They
switched to Wendy because Wendy is not somebody that they can control.
No.
They already learned that up front.
She got that one-track mind, and not the good type of one-track mind like Aubrey. She set and won't change, and then,
And then she too open.
Way too
about the fact that she's not changing. Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm telling y'all off the bat, I'm not voting for Reem.
But then,
off the bat,
she want people to tell her what's going on. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna work, honey, at all. That's first way to get kicked out.
And I think the fact that she has Tourette's is already getting on their nerves.
I think because when it happens, she has to stop.
Mm-hmm.
So if that happens during challenge, because she Tourette's happens when she gets excited or too concentrated. So if that's happening during challenges, that's easy way to that's why she couldn't get over the balancing because she was concentrating.
She was concentrating too hard. But I think was Reem the only one that knew?
Mm-mm. She knew. She told everybody.
She told everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Reem was just the first one to figure it out because I think Rick was there when it happened too.
Okay.
Because they was they was weaving stuff. But yeah, Rick was over
on the palm fronds.
Yeah.
Well, my early prediction was once they started talking, I knew Reem was finna go.
Oh, absolutely.
I knew Reem was
I thought Wendy was gonna go first. Because the only thing technically that she has done was the weaving, but pretty much the whole tribe know how to do that.
The reason why I didn't think Wendy was gonna go first because Wendy talked to David and Gavin, but Reem said Kelly's name, and Kelly is really in control right now.
Absolutely.
And Kelly gets off anybody that's going against her, and because she said her name, Reem was going. So
she should have just said Lauren.
Yeah, just somebody. Yeah, just Lauren. Get Lauren off instead of Kelly.
But Kelly did it too. They wanted to separate her and Lauren. And then technically her and Lauren, Kelly playing Lauren. We all know that. But you always separate the two people. Yeah. Which means Devin and David. David also have to be separated. Yep. Always separate people. Never have couples because that's where y'all get messed up.
And that's where Aubrey and Joe is messing up because they spending too much time together. They need to separate themselves so people won't keep looking at them like y'all gotta go. Yeah, y'all a power couple. So
Aubrey can do it. Joe can do it too because everybody is in love with Joe.
But that tribal council was kind of weird to
It was really weird.
Yeah, I don't know if it seemed like it was kind of short. Maybe
I think because there was a lot of arguing.
No, they argue a lot lately, but it just seemed.
I think
Jeff didn't ask a lot of questions.
Yeah, Jeff was just like, you know what, y'all answered everything I was gonna ask anyway. So
Jeff or do the editing we didn't see because they say they be out there hours. Yeah, through the tribal. So Jeff didn't ask a lot of questions, and Reem got voted off. It was 4 Reem, 3 Wendy.
Yeah, Wendy would have been gone.
2 Kelly. And 1 Lauren. Yeah. That was the vote. And so, as they getting ready to leave out, Reem walking down the little pathway, and she come across the sign for the edge of extinction. Go right, go left, go right, you go home. Nobody want to go home. She was already like, I've been watching this for years. I hate to be the first one to get off. She was mad. She was generally pissed off. So, I knew she wasn't finna go home.
That's also going to be her downfall.
That she's very emotional.
Very emotional.
Very emotional. You probably right. I probably wouldn't do good in this game.
But you also good at resources. You was in the Marines. We always want to keep the strongest person around.
I never understood why they don't use glasses to start fires. Why y'all putting all that muscle and strength in there?
Because they don't want to waste their glasses.
I mean, just
they like. You know how much money you pay for glasses?
I'm just saying, y'all could
now if somebody got a little extra pair, they probably like.
And I noticed that these past couple seasons, that they have been providing them with a lot of doggone food off the initial boat. Usually, you get either rice or beans. Because they got lettuce.
They probably gonna not get them food that often.
But I didn't see no chickens this year.
Nope. Ain't got no meat.
Ain't got no proteins.
So that's probably gonna be like a reward.
Probably, I guess.
You gotta have some type
they didn't have a separate reward challenge this episode either. They just had the immunity challenge. Whitworth went down. Boy, Kelly went down and hit her head hard. She had a gash.
That was also another thing. I think that's why I got mad at Reem. It was because she was like, Kelly fell, but I didn't get a bruise on my head. And I was like, I hate when people do that. Somebody else get hurt, but you like, that didn't happen to me. And I was like, I kind of wish you would have failed.
I'm telling you, because I'm being the older person. I was like that too, because I'm like, because they are only looking at the fact that she old, so they think that she old, so she ain't strong. But I was the one that was able to stay up. So what? I'd have been the same way.
She didn't even cross the balance board. At least she didn't. She didn't even cross the balance board. She went around when they dropped it, so she really can't say nothing. Anyway, I hate to love Kelly, and Kelly is my girl, and I'm rooting for her to get voted off 20 days.
They gotta get Kelly gone.
They really do gotta get Kelly gone. I love Kelly,
but David is a mastermind. It was him and Zeke.
They both need to go, but I don't want them to go.
David is so likable.
They gonna make it interesting.
David is so likable that he's a charmer. He's a writer. David gonna charm the hell out of them. He gonna be there for the long haul.
But Kelly is good. Kelly good at playing people. She real good at playing people.
She's really good at playing people. And she makes you feel like it's your fault.
Yep. And that's why I love it. Because I would do the same thing. I'm like, that ain't my fault. That's all you. You do it.
It's like how she was sitting there telling Reem that, us saying your name, this is part of the game. But when they did it to her, furious. She gets just as angry. Actually, they kind of act alike now. You think about it for real, because she was just as angry when she said her name, but she didn't vocalize like Reem did,
and that was the problem.
But she be sitting back there in the wind like, okay, she said my doggone name.
Yeah, that's the difference. Reem vocalizes it, which I mean is good in some ways, but during tribal, when you know they good at
they didn't scramble. They did it on the last season I watched, so they didn't scramble.
Yeah.
Like, Wendy stated her opinion to David and Gavin, but didn't go talk to nobody else. Nope. You could have gave some great points of views of why the other two should have been split up to the rest of the team.
You could have got Keith back on your side.
Right.
Probably. You would have had a tie.
And then,
they would have been tied.
Reem was so pissed off. She didn't. She came and just, like, had her little one piece about the age thing. When she said it was age discrimination, she was gone. She was gone. They did that to somebody else when they said it was a black thing. And they was like, okay, she put in the race card because, of course, I'm the only black person here, so you're going to vote me off. She was gone. I can't remember what episode that was, but the black girl was like,
you can't play them cards.
You can't play them cards.
As much as you want to, and as much as it might be true, you can't play them cards. Don't even think about it.
Not when you're the minority.
Don't even look at it. Just be like, I'm white now.
I always, not that you're white now. I always wondered how I would be in that situation. Because I'm like, I don't know. I think
play everybody.
I think that I would be the isolated person. Because people get on my nerves. And even though I'm like really social, like already I'm like, I don't know them. I don't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, you are like that. You probably would be. I don't know, because you probably either be that person that's first going or you last a while.
They gonna try to get rid of me first. Because I'm going to be opinionated. And then I wear it on my face. You see how my face looking right now?
Yeah. I'm that person that'll play everybody. I'll probably be gone like 5 weeks in.
Despite the fact neither one of us could swim.
Exactly. If we could swim, we'd be good. But like 5 weeks.
Competition, they get me off because of competition. Because one of the things they had to do in this competition was climb up that rope, hit that bell. That's Marine Corps stuff there. We had to do that. And
but they probably keep you for a while because of that.
Because of challenges. Until we get closer to the merge time. We only have 14 players. Don't we start with more? Don't we still start with 20 players?
I feel like they're going to bring people in.
Yeah, because we start with like 20 players. Because when we get down to 13, we usually at the merge.
Yeah, at the beginning, nobody was really listening to Jeff. Because then Reem didn't even realize. He said it. He was like, it's going to be 2 paths at tribal, but he also said there's gonna be some game changers. They gonna probably bring in more old people.
Yeah, so this is 14 people. Usually, by the time they get down to 13 people, it's usually merge time. We only start with 14, so that is really strange. Yeah,
they probably gonna bring in more people.
Huh? Well, we're gonna try to come back each week, and just discuss it. This gonna be discussions. It ain't gonna be no full recaps because we finna go over like who did what in challenge unless somebody was like really gutter.
Like Joe.
Amazing Joe. Unless somebody was super gutter, then we were gonna probably discuss that and the gameplay and who he would side with. Right now the people that I like are on 2 different teams.
Yeah, me too.
So,
but as you see, we gonna be conflicted.
We gonna be oh yes, yeah, because you like Whitworth and I like the ring.
I love Whitworth. But at least we good with Joe. At least we good with Joe. We good with Joe. We good with Aubrey. Yeah, we good. And David.
And we good with David. And I love Paisley Pass. I love him.
I do like him. Okay, so we might be good for a little bit.
At least, right. So we gonna be good for a little bit. So we'll be back next week with another little brief discussion about Survivor. If you watching, tell us who your favorite people is. Your favorite people are. You agree Reem should have been the first one to go home? Who y'all think gonna be next? I think they're gonna pick Wendy if they lose again.
Oh, absolutely. Wendy gotta go. Wendy or Keith?
Wendy or Keith?
Because Keith snitched.
See, I think Kelly would want to use him though.
Kelly would want to, but since everybody else is new, they're gonna be like,
he's weak though. He's weak. And if they talking about keeping a strong team,
they can't have him or Wendy.
He's even physically weak.
Yeah, they can't have him or Wendy. So one of them gonna go next. We'll see.
Because that's one reason why they want to keep Wendy, because she was stronger.
That's true.
We will see. We'll see y'all next week. All right. Peace.